Hi all, Mystic Hope here. I was guided to do a life path reading for people that are having a hard time finding it or struggling to figure out what's going on with it. So here we go. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Now this is the universe showing you the way to the path. The Wands start the fire within you to find it, to find your heart's desire, to something that gives you energy, something that gives you enthusiasm, excitement, you look forward to. And the swords, I've always called this card my Excalibur card from Camelot, King Arthur's sword, to cut away all the nonsense with it, all the negative, all the things that are holding you back. So the universe is giving you the excitement and what it is that you need to do, or what your purpose is, and cutting away from all the stuff or the naysayers or I can't do that type of thing. Then you've got this Ten of Wands. That's the end of a cycle, carrying all these burdens. But that's at end. You've got to put them down, because most of them aren't yours to be carrying in the first place. Then, the Two of Wands. Crossroads. You've got one of two options. You got free will here. They can only show you the way. It's up to you to take it. Which road, which path do you want? Do you want to do this or do you want to do that? What do you want? What do you feel is the most good for you? Then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving of all the knights, but it's stable. You can count on it. It's financial security. Then you got the Four of Swords. Those are the what ifs. I'm afraid if I stop doing what I'm doing now with the security, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do? Even though it's something I want to do, it's that fear. Then you got the Temperance, which is balance. You've got to balance what you want and what your dream is and what your life path is, and your needs and your for life. Paying the bills, paying the rent, paying the mortgage. It's also grounding. So when you're not sure with your path and you're struggling, you tend to get off balance. You're trying to get ungrounded. Then you got the Page of Swords. This is a messenger. Unlike the Knight, it's a younger energy. They tend to be excitable, light your fire a little bit, but then they don't always see the consequences because they're young. There's always tomorrow. Next week always comes. When you get older, you realize next week doesn't always come. And that's where that fear comes in. And some of you are suffering from carrying the burdens, the Ten of Wands energy. You want it to end, but you're not sure how. You know you're not on the right path, but you don't know what is. And then you got death. And with this, it's not a literal death. It's a death of these burdens. It's a death of... It's letting go. It's letting go and trust. Trust what needs to be. Trust your path. Trust your instincts. It's the end of a cycle. Then you got psychic awareness. This is the listen to your intuition. You already know what's not working for you. You know if you're in a job and it's time to go. You know, it's kind of like you see the writing on the wall, but you're not trusting what you're seeing. But there is victory coming, because you're going to lay down them burdens. You're not going to what-if yourself to death. You're still going to have those fears, but you're not going to let them control. And you're going to start listening. Once you start listening to your intuition more, see the light coming in? That's when you're going to be shown. And be careful with this boredom card. And it's not necessarily a literal boredom. This is your mind racing. This is the procrastination. This is kind of like, oh, I got to do laundry. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm tired. I don't want to do that today. Or your mind's racing so much that you've already done everything you need to do in a day and you haven't even gotten up off the couch. So you're exhausted. And then you got the Judgment card. Now this is either self-imposed judgment, that this can't work, it's not going to work, it's never worked before. Or you're afraid to do anything of other people's judgments. You know, they thinking you're crazy, oh, that's never going to work, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. So, the choice is yours with this Two of Wands. Which path do you choose to take? It's all free will. But whatever you decide, you have to take action on it. And you have to be assertive. And what I'm getting with this be assertive isn't not for some of you it's being assertive with other people that are truly taking advantage or trying to give you their burdens to carry. But for a lot of people, me included, this be assertive is with yourself. Look, this is what I want. And just remind yourself every day, this is what I got to do to get there. Well, I hope this has helped some of you. And just remember, everything is a choice. There are no wrong paths to take in this because you have two of them. So, hope that helps. Until next time.